Happy morning, children. Now we will start with the method to find mean. Now, the first method given here is direct method. Now, there are three methods given to find mean. Direct method, and here, as you can see, assumed mean method. But this concept is deleted. So, we don't have to study assumed mean method. And see, as you can see here, the next method which is given is step deviation. Here, step deviation method. This is also deleted. So we have to only study direct method. Direct method to find mean. That you should remember. Your work has become much easier now. See here. So we will start with the first solved example from your textbook. See here. Direct method. Let us study the method by an example. Direct method we will study. So what it says, the following table. This is a table. It shows the frequency distribution. I have already explained you all the meaning of frequency distribution. Of the time required for each worker to complete the work. From the table we have to find mean. Mean time required to complete the job for a worker. So by direct method what we need to do? Now here, time hours for each to complete the work. Number of work and number of workers. 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39. Here number of workers 10, 15, 12, 8, 15, 8, 5. So now we will have in the form of group frequency distribution table. For that, what we need to do? Now what this is, I explain you all the meaning of class, grouped, right? So first we will write like this. See, what has to be done step by step. This has been given. See here, solution. What we have to do? Vertical columns are drawn as shown in the table. You have to draw vertical columns. How many columns we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then classes are written in the first column. In the first column, classes are written. What is class? It is nothing but group, as I told you. Everything, all the concepts have been discussed. Now, this is the class. Now, classes are written in the first column. This is over. The class mark. Class mark also we have discussed. What is the class mark? What is the formula for the class mark? Do you remember? See here. Class mark. The average of the lower class limit and the upper class limit for a given class is known as class mark. So how will you find class mark? Class mark is equal to lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. It is the average of the lower class limit and the upper class limit. What is the class? When the observations are divided into suitable groups. So already you have been given the group 15 to 19, 20 to 24. They are all classes. So now class mark how to find? This is the lower class limit. This is the upper class limit. Now 15 plus 19. Average you have to take out. 15 plus 19 divided by 2. Now see here, class mark we have to find. Class mark for each. Now 15 to 19. It is the average of, actually class, what is class mark? It is the average of this particular class 15 to 19. So what it will be? Say I have written here 15 plus 19 divided by 2. Lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. 34 upon 2 which is 17. For the next second one, 20 to 24. Next is 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39. Class mark we have to find. So it will be, see here, 25 plus 29 upon 2, 54 upon 2, that is 27. 30 to 34, what we will do? 64 upon 2 which is equal to 32. Then 35 to 39, 35 plus 39 upon 2, which is equal to 74 upon 2, which is equal to 37. So this way you have to find the class mark. Okay. Now after finding the class mark, number of workers is nothing but frequency. You have to show the symbol like this xi, here symbol fi, and then class mark into frequency, that is xi fi. So xi into fi, very simple, 17 into 10, 170, 22 into 15, 330. 27 into 12 is 324, 32 into 8 is 256, 37 into 5 is 185. Now this all you have to add. That is the meaning of summation. Summation xi means all these values you have to add. Xi fi is equal to, if you add you will get 1265. And frequency, total frequency is nothing but summation fi. We also write it as capital N as is given here. 10 plus 15 plus 12 plus 8 plus 5 is 50. So this is the formula being used. Mean is equal to x bar. This is the meaning of mean, x bar. Mean is denoted like this, is equal to formula summation xi fi upon n. What is summation xi fi? 1265. Substitute. And n, that is total frequency, is 50. Divide it, you will get this answer. Say it's given here, since summation fi is equal to n. So instead of summation fi, we can write capital N. So after doing the division, the answer is 25.3. This is the mean. Mean of what? Mean time required to complete the work for a worker, which is equal to 25.3 hours approximately. So this is the method to find the mean by direct method. And if in the board exam it comes, only this method is going to come. So prepare only this method. The remaining two methods were really very lengthy. So you all are very lucky that only the simplest method is given to you. And this one example we had already done in 9th standard.